with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone. Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. A big hit. Knocked out sideways at the 6-yard line. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. This one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Dez Bryant with nothing but green grass ahead of him. 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dez Bryant, 89 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. I mean, he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. As the Dolphins come back out on offense, I want to take a moment here. You know, we're recording this on Tuesday the 5th, and Hurricane Irma is tracking towards the United States. Could impact their game with Tampa Bay. A lot of people think it will, and certainly our thoughts go out to whoever this storm impacts coming up later this week.
Especially on the heels of Hurricane Harvey,
yeah,
where the impact is still being felt and will be felt for a long time in Texas, in the Houston area. So when they do make a decision about when to play the game, if they indeed move the game up from Sunday, that affects a lot of people. It affects the team's preparation. It affects what hotels you're staying in, right? It affects the people who are working game operations. There's a lot that goes into this and trying to make a decision. But the bottom line is we hope everyone's safe if this thing does indeed hit.
It's caught. Stills, right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in position. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Detroit! Out of the gun, it's Cutler. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Ray Malaluga coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still try to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise him and catch him off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
No. Check. Patriot. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Now Cutler. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Leopard. All right, now, here we go. 56. No. Check. Go. Here we go.
They'll try to run with a J. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. They come out here in the I. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Set. Leopard. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. No.
They'll try and throw for it with Cutler. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Anthony Fasano. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Here's Prescott. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. A second down throw for Prescott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Brandon, this is a good spot in the field to go for it. A lot of coaches call this no man's land. A field goal.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former Eagle, Nate Allen. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now after the interception, here's Cutler. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Back 99, Philly, here we go. Here we go.
Second and 10, it's Cutler again. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Parker unable to get that one. And that takes us from second to third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. All right, hang on here. We'll jump over halftime. Just let the system and graphics catch up. Okay, all set. Third quarter now. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 71 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.